Oh, dude, we got a visitor late last night, and I was like, what do I do? Opened my door, I let him in, I blocked him off. He hasn't despawned yet. I'm not quite sure how they leave the world, but he hasn't. I think he just drank an invisibility potion. All right, Zyle, listen here. I don't need your sass. A Minecrafter? No, I'm not a Minecrafter. I'm a... I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm having an identity crisis right now. What am I? Who am I? What is my purpose? Welcome back to the world of Minecraft. There is a wandering villager right here that we just can't see because he popped an invisibility potion. Is there another one outside, or is that a llama? That's a llama! So, I don't know, I was AFKing overnight in BD, as you do, in the fishing farm. You a semi-hermit? I am a hermit. I never leave my house. 24/7, all day, every day. Friends, what are those? I've done a few cleanups of the inventory here overnight. Like, I woke up, cleaned up the inventory. I've been trying to use the grindstone to break down the things, to get experience, to get levels. Hello? I moved all of our... Oh goodness, where did they go? Books here. So we have Depth Strider 3, Looting 2, Efficiency 3, Sharpness 3, Sharpness 4, Efficiency 4, Sweeping Edge, Bane of Arthropods, Power, Lure. Now we need Luck of the Sea. This one's a dead book. Bane of Arthropods is garbage. Power 4, we've got Power 5, Infinity. And Lure 2, we've already got Lure 3 on. So that's dead book. Knockback 2, Protection 3. That's actually kind of useful. We can put that on, like, our chest piece, our head. Our head, probably. Bane of Arthropods, Power 4, Lure 2. Blah, blah. That's quite a bit of experience. And then we'll just put that back in. Can you breed traveling villagers? I don't believe so. Do we want to go head or chest? It's probably going to be a while before we get the elytra, so let's just go chest. Nah, I want to go head, because eventually we will get the elytra, and this will be what we wear. And it's going to be like protection 4, protection 4, protection 4, and then elytra on our chest piece. So let's, God, I feel so, look up, my boobies are out, chat room. No, that is not right. Okay, protection 3, I like this. Now, do we have anything that we'd want to trade here? A coral block, a sea pickle, I'll give you my sea pickle. Blue dye, black dye, orange tulip, and gunpowder. I don't think I'm particularly attached to any of those. Okay. This is enough of the Minecraft main theme. Yeah, but the hat on the book on the hat. Yes, no, hat book. Like some weird verification thing. Okay, we run out of our house because we've been AFKing there for nights and days and weeks and months and years, basically. Do a quick perimeter sweep. Make sure that there aren't like a crazy amount of mobs immediately next to us. You know what we might be able to do? Oh no! You know what would have been a great idea? Oh, there. That's why we're doing a perimeter sweep. Hey, bud. Okay, he dead. You know what might be like a really smart idea? If I wasn't such an idiot, it would have been a smart idea. We would have taken out one of the water bottles that we... Oh, an Enderman was here. We would have taken one of the water bottles we got from the fishing farm and used it to collect honey from this beehive. And by doing so, we would have had a bottle of honey for us to use as we go caving, fighting off cave spiders. Read up on beehives before you try to collect it. Am I going to make a bunch of angry bees at me? Are they just going to swarm out of their hive and just, like, attack me? The full force of the bee kingdom. I think everything else here looks fine. Angry bees don't respawn. Oh, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Let's see. We'll dump the rail in here. I pretty much have enough food for the rest of the game. Like, this amount of food will likely last me until I have golden carrots. Ridiculous. I mean, there's just not a lot. Is there anything else in here that we really don't need? We could do something like that. Oh, God. I need more storage space. We need to build a proper base, but I really, really, really want to find a skeleton spawner. And, like, that's one of the main issues that I have, is how to find skeleton spawner. I really want, like, that to be my base. By the way, we are super decked here. I guess these music discs, we don't need these either. Some golden apples are fine. This amount of cobblestone's a little bit overkill. Repo! How's it going, man? This amount of cobblestone's a bit overkill. Yeah. And then I think I'd want some, like, trees. So what do you think, chat room? What's the easiest way of finding some sort of mob spawner? I heard a spider and a skeleton. Are they, like, below me? They are below me. Okay, so they're roughly at this height. And they're roughly here. The skeleton might be in a different position than the spider. Oh, they're about like here-ish. And there it is. What's up, dude? Hey! I didn't need to bring my fishing rod with me. There's still more in there. Man, I was hoping. I was like, you know what? This is right next to the surface, and this is like 1 spider, 4 skeletons. Is it a skeleton spawner? No. No, it wasn't. Just caving or finding the end portal. Is that what I think it is? Dude. Okay. Okay. How did this happen? Dude, there's so many of them. Oh, excuse you. Okay, did I get them all? I think I got them all. Yes, good. There were so many. I'm just gonna put these back. Clearly that pit is on our side. Now I'm cursed. I mean, it's fine. I'll walk into a village, it'll immediately get attacked. But, like, we haven't found a village yet, so it's kind of a irrelevant point. I'll save the lead, just in case. Can you eat raw fish? I don't even care. Can't I, like, put this and this together to give myself an ominous banner shield? Dude, I straight can. Yeah, the rest of this looks good. Yeah, I'm fine with the bad omen effect. I'm pretty sure I can also just drink milk and it'll go away. Yeah, let's actually test that real quick. I am 99% sure I can drink milk and it'll go away. I think I had some cows over here. Did I murder those cows? I might have murdered the cows that were over here. What do? Where cows go? Oh yeah, milk cures the bad omen. Yeah, I just saw that in chat. What up, donkey? I played this game with some friends last night, it was like you had to communicate. You got the game like randomly would generate a bunch of keywords, and you had to communicate the sequence of the keyword to your friend. So let's say your keywords were like Texas, ogre, fish, and rainbow, as an example. How do you communicate which sequence those keywords are in without giving away what the keywords are to your opponents? Also, where are all the cows? One of our keywords was ogre, and we did like one of our hints to each other to communicate like what sequence they were in was layers, because like ogres have layers. And immediately the other team was just like, it's Shrek, it's an ogre. They got it on the very first clue. And I'm like, dude, this is not fair. I don't see any cows. How would you communicate the sequence of ogre to your teammate without giving away that ogre is the keyword? Layers, onions. Hey, I found cows. Okay, all better. No omen effect. Maybe there's a world where I should have kept the omen effect and then found a villager, dropped the omen on them, and then just fought it off. Reason being, totems of immortality. You need to do something memey but more niche. Shrek is too well known. Well, my mind, I was thinking like Ogre 1 and Ogre 2 from like way back in the Halo days. And it's like, but that's not. How do you? That's such a derivative piece of knowledge. Prophecy? How is ogres related to prophecy? And you need to like communicate your keyword via a word or phrase, or it could be a gesture even. But you need to communicate. So again, let's say my thing was ogre, Texas, rainbow, right? And that's the sequence I needed to give it. Or I needed to communicate to my teammate without giving away that the keywords are ogre, Texas, rainbow. So I might say layers, guns, double, right? And then, oh hey, there's a fox. And then you being my teammate, knowing what my keywords are, would be like, okay, ogres have layers, Texas is well known for guns, and double rainbow. Right? And so then my teammate would successfully guess the sequence, and my opponents are still left trying to figure out what the keywords are based on those clues. And then next round, let's just say the sequence again is Texas or Ogre, Texas, rainbow. The next time I might do like fantasy. I don't know. Like Lone Star. And then LGBT. Right? Just as an example. These are pretty obvious hints though. So like fantasy, ogres are part of like the fantasy genre. What did I say? Lone Ranger? Something like that? Okay, that's clearly Texas. And then like the LGBT flag is a rainbow, right? So they would be able to get that sequence. But then looking at, you know, layers and fantasy, they're honing in that that's supposed to be ogre. If you look at guns and Lone Ranger, you're gonna hone in on that's Texas. And so you're trying to get obscure enough clues to throw off your opponents while still communicating to your teammate what the correct sequence or what the correct keywords are. And we got ogre one time, and it was just instantaneous. They were just layers. Ogre! Shrek! And I was like, all right, well, we're losing this round. It would have to be something your partner knows, but isn't ultra common knowledge. There was a rule that was like, it had to be knowable. So it couldn't be just super derivative inside jokes, right? It had to be possible for the everyman to know it. I don't know if that makes sense, but... Big Warcraft reading. Reading Rainbow. Okay, that makes sense. Big. See, and here's the problem, though. Ogres could be considered as large and big. So if you communicate something that your teammate doesn't get, you run into problems. Warcraft has ogres, but see, yeah, ogres are also big, and that could throw off your teammate. Just playing devil's advocate. And that actually happened once. So my teammate tried to communicate Lone Ranger, or no, it was Prince Charming and Bandit, while we had Ogre and Burglary as options. And I was like, no, it wasn't Prince Charming, it was Robin Hood. It was Robin Hood and Bandit, while we had Ogre and Burglary. And I was like, well, Robin Hood is a character that's in Shrek, and therefore he could be the ogre clue. Or Robin Hood could be a burglar taking from the rich and giving to the poor. I don't know which one of the... And that was a real thing that happened. We lost that round because I guessed wrong, apparently. Does your partner have the correct keywords and just needs to guess the order? They have... You have 4 keywords, and you are randomly given like a card that has, as an example, 3, 1, 4 on it. So I need to communicate to my partner that the keywords are the 4th keyword. What did I say? 3, 1, 4? Okay, so the 3rd keyword, the 1st keyword, and then the 4th keyword. I need to communicate to them that that is the sequence, that it is these 3 keywords, and I need to do it in a way that's specific enough that they're able to figure that out, but vague enough that it doesn't key in our opponents as to what our keywords are.
UW, Daddy, it's our 2-year anniversary. Mike Love, Kappa Pride.
That's what I would do. And see, okay, so Wrassle is a perfect example of rainbow that would not be allowed. If it were Selena that was my partner, I could be like, yo, the keyword is rainbow, and then I could be like, Wrassle ran. And she would be like, rainbow, got it. But that's not common knowledge, and that would be a super inside joke. Only the people of the stream would be able to relate to that knowledge. That's the sort of thing that's outright forbidden. Also, Rassel, you're freaking amazing. 2 freaking years. What stops you from doing just like green star circle, super vague, but none of them really representative of each? There's nothing. You could do that. At one point, I was like, it can't be something unknowable, but like, you could do star and then hope that your teammate is able to equate star to Texas. That's fine, because it's based on Lone Star, and Lone Star is like public knowledge. Okay, so we have a zombie near us. Why not have a code system like Cops, 10-4 understood, but then mix up all the other codes? I'm not quite sure I understand. LGBTQ Warcraft Cowboys. I mean, that would work. I would understand that, like, your sequence there is Rainbow, Ogre, Texas. Right? I would be able to guess that. But see, now in the next round, we need to, let's say we need to communicate Rainbow again. And then we use, what did we talk about earlier? Reading. So now we have LGBTQ, or you know, however that gets communicated, LGBTQIA+, something like that, I think. There's a zombie somewhere on screen. Dude, it might be here. So now you have LGBTQIA, well, just LGBT for short, and reading. Yo, if that's not hard to figure out that that's supposed to be representative of a rainbow. And that's, therein lies, whoa! Oh my god, I thought that there was a creeper behind me. Well, there's a... Where's a burr? But you can't, like, confirm. Your partner has to guess what the codes are at the same time that the opponents are guessing, as to... That way I can't, like, confirm that my partner is right or wrong, while my opponents... So that way I'm not giving, like, unfair information to my partner that my opponents can't be privy to. .1013 is weather road report. You can use it as rainbow. I think that that would be too derivative of knowledge. I see your point, but that would require some very specific knowledge that only people that work in, you know, law enforcement would have. And that would make it unfair knowledge. What up, bud? So what are we talking about? Last night I went out with friends. They introduced us to a new board game. The concept of this board game is you are randomly given 4 keywords. So I think we were playing around with the keywords Texas, rainbow, ogre, and what was our 4th one? We need just a 4th keyword. We'll say shovel, right? So those are our 4 keywords. Actually, no, let's do Texas, ogre, rainbow, and burglary. Because those were actually pretty close to what keywords I had last night. So how do you communicate? And then you get a card that says that the sequencing of them should be let's say 3-1-2, okay? So how do I communicate to my partner that the keywords for this round are Rainbow Texas Ogre in that order, without letting my opponents know that the words are Rainbow Texas Ogre? And also trying to keep it vague enough that over the course of, 5 or 6 rounds, that we don't provide too many clues as to what it is. So Texas, I could easily say Lone Star, and that's a pretty vague clue. But whenever you combine Lone Star with Deep South, and then you combine it with guns, and you combine it with, like, I don't know, Republican or something like that, that starts to be a lot of clues really keying in that this is Texas. And so that's the, everyone knows what the keywords at the start are, right? Our partners do, our opponents do not. So the goal for your teammate is to always guess the correct sequence of keywords. The goal for the opponents is to figure out what the keywords are. If you incorrectly guess your own keywords, well then you get a negative point, and too many negative points and you lose the game. If you correctly guess the sequencing or what your opponent's keywords are, then you earn points, and with enough positive points, you win the game. Well, I don't know where to go from here. I was really hoping that we'd get pretty far down, but we're only at like Y33. Doesn't seem... Oh, Lord! Good thing we looked up right at that moment. Let's take a peek up here again. So green, red, purple, rectangle, triangle, circle. So your clue 1 would be green, red, purple. Your clue 2 would be rectangle. So I would get rainbow, rectangle, triangle, circle. I mean, yeah, to my knowledge, those are all legal clues because it's all based on, common or public knowledge. It's a little derivative, but, I think that's fine. There's like a hole somewhere I wanted to explore. Was that it? Because, again, remember, we're on the hunt for a skeleton spawner. I'm building my dream base. Oh, that was close. YOLO! Oh, well. Alright, well, back down we go. Hey, bud. Shot you in the big toe. How's that feel? That's pretty neat. What's the name of the game? I don't remember. I'm sure I could message them and get the name of it, though. Hey, I'm new here. How are you? I am fan-freaking-tastic. We're just talking about this ridiculous board game I played last night. Pot of gold and a Lone Star next to an ugly green guy. Well, it's separate words, like it's separate clues, so you don't try to make it into a sentence. So you would just say, pot of gold, Lone Star, green ugly guy would be your clues. But see, pot of gold, X Kelly with the Prime sub 10 months. I don't know why there wasn't a notification. Dude, that's so frickin' 10 frickin' months, man. Thank you. Thank you for the support. But see, after long enough, if you do LGBT, purple, red, green, blue, and then pot of gold, yo, that's super obvious we're talking about a rainbow. I'd also be interested in finding some wolves. Either would be fine. Do I have bones? I have no bones. Okay, so maybe we gotta get some bones and then find a wolf. Yes! 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 Please be! Praise! No! Yes! Oh! It's right on the surface too! Oh my god! And it's in the plains! Oh, this is what I've been waiting for my entire life! I have searched thousands and thousands of blocks for exactly this moment! The culmination of my— oh my god, I almost died! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The work will begin. Just no creepers. Just no creepers. I have to take over this area. All— God! Yes! Yes! You remember that scene from The Office where Michael learns that Toby is working back at Dunder Mifflin? And he's like, no! No! God! No! No! Dude, I feel exactly that same way, but the opposite! I'm like, yes, 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 God, yes! The hype. Dude, I finally have purpose in life. I finally have, like, a goal, a motivation, a dream to work towards. I'm gonna say that Holy Taco Cow is now my good luck charm. What up, dude? Just keep jumping. Did we get— anybody see any more blocks? I see one here. Oh, Rassel, you make me blush. My personality— I have the personality of a wet paper towel. Don't get too attached. I think that's all. I'm seeing leaves despawn. What world number is this? I think it's the 5th one. So, 5th, what is it? 5th tries the charm? Alright. Okay. Yeah, good. Good. Okay, where's this hole that I almost died in? Let's, let's do— oh, okay. Dude, this is as close to a surface spawner as you could possibly have. Yeah, we'll just take this back down. Enderman, whoops. I think there's an Enderman below us. Is this normal hardcore Minecraft? It is. This is so that way I can find my way home. Because this is now my home. Forever and ever. This plains, the ravine, welcome home, chat room. I almost want to back up this world just in case. What's the time for me? 2:40 in the afternoon. Oh my gosh. If something happens to this spawner, I am going to be devastated. I don't think there's anything of pressing urgency in there. I hear a spider. I don't see a spider. Whoa! One of the first things, this is only like day 2, day 3 of this world. So we're like 10 hours in, maybe. But the first thing I did is I set up my AFK fishing farm, and I've run it for like 2 days. There is some huge amount of monsters near us. And I built myself like a god tier bow. Like I like a couple of hours into the game, and I already have my end game bow. Curse of Vanishing is irrelevant because it's hardcore. Infinity, Power, Flame, Unbreaking, Punch 2. You don't get a bow better than that. To repair it, we just combine it with another bow, like another unenchanted bow, and it perpetuates itself for forever and ever. I need to get back home. There's something. Okay, it's like straight ahead. Maybe it's just down a little bit. Yeah, it's about here. I'm a little concerned. Yeah. Bruh. Okay. A creeper right around this corner would be devastating. Oh, man. Needs to get home. Also, Nims, let's look into more monsters. You know, I thought about it. Using the monster noises in order to clear the nearby area is probably pretty pressing. And if we're going to be caving, then like needing to get home before dark becomes a non-issue because we're going to be caving anyway. There are going to be a ton of monsters on the surface though, because we are at like Y47, so you don't have protection by now. I do have 2 pieces of protection. Protection 3 on my legs, protection 3 on my helmet. So I mean, we're pretty tanky. We're not the tankiest. I could have sworn I saw something. There's a witch. Running into a new set of problems, though. I don't know if the monsters that I'm hearing are surface monsters or underground monsters. Nims doesn't do modded Minecraft that much, prefers vanilla. Can confirm. James is accurate. I feel like there's so much to do in vanilla that if you really start looking at what like mod packs offer and mod packs do for you, do you really need them? Do they really add that much value to the game? I'm trying to use the caption system to like echolocate where the monsters are. They're on screen somewhere. They could be above us. So I believe he's in this line. Yeah, I think he's like dead right here. See how accurate I am. Pretty freaking accurate, chat room. Echolocation, too strong. Okay. I just had to turn on the chain gun for a moment. That's a surface zombie. Spawning because it's nighttime. Making sure that these don't have access to the surface, and no, they don't. This is probably right under the surface, though. Well, but does Optifine count as a mod? No, Optifine doesn't count as a mod. Neither do resource packs. I mean, I did get my resource pack installed. That's why my shield is so low. Without this resource pack, even though it says that they're out of date, they still work. Look at how high the shield is and how much of like my visual area it blocks. Yeah, it's like so far up. And then if we turn that resource pack back on, and it's barely above my armor and hearts, whereas before it was like all the way up to here. It was so high. Dude, Vanilla Tweaks he did such a good job with that. Or more likely, the developer that did it and then he just branded it did a very good job. Oh, what up, dude? And thanks for the new follows, guys. I do appreciate it. Like me personally, I enjoy playing modded, but watching vanilla, unless I'm having to learn how to do a certain thing in mod. I mean, that's fair. Mod packs are for people who do not gain as much enjoyment from vanilla, and I found that once you go modded, it's very hard to go back to playing vanilla. That's part of my concern as well. God, I hate bats. I hate bats so much. The only mod I would use would be to kill all bats. Kill them all. Part of the thing is for like relatability. If I were to use nothing but like this super crazy intense mod list, then the number of people that appeals to becomes less and less with each additional mod I install. Well, if I want to be as relatable to as many people as possible, shouldn't I use as few mods? At least from the perspective of a content creator? Goodness. Dude, did he just like jump shot me? What a baller! I'm not even mad about it. Bats have literally no purpose, right? I think there's some really niche redstone purposes of like randomization generators. I think they can also, you can use their hitboxes to move monsters around. I think all of that exists. Oh hey, I need to respond to girlfriend. Hopefully it's not too late. Girlfriend just texted me. So we haven't talked about this very much, but girlfriend's dad was just diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer. I don't even know if it's technically prostate cancer anymore because of how advanced it is. It sucks. It sucks real bad. But dude has responded to chemotherapy like a champ. There was some number, I don't know what it is, I don't remember what it was, but like a normal human being's number is supposed to be like less than 10, and because of his cancer, his number was in like the 200 range, really bad. Went to chemotherapy, 2 sessions of chemotherapy, that number, which was over 200, dropped down to like 3. And now his stage 4 cancer after like 5 sessions of chemo is almost undetectable. Like a freaking champ, chat room. And I haven't talked about this before because, you know, that's a hard subject. But it like, so anyway, he's at a chemotherapy appointment right now. Girlfriend drove him. It's her dad. He can't really drive back after himself. The chemo just wipes him out. And they said that they were gonna get lunch on their way home. And I'm like, all right, I am super down for food. Food, me, I'm there. Do you ever accidentally call her girlfriend while talking to her? More often than not, I'll call her Candy while talking to her, because there are times where just as a meme or as a joke, we're just like, girlfriend! And I'll be like, hey, I left my water in the room that you're in. Could you bring it to me, please? So that'll happen. So we like non-ironically call each other like girlfriend and boyfriend. I'm a good streamer. I don't feel like a good streamer. Tell that to Zyle. How? I want to get down there. I want to, or at least across. Let's just bridge it. It's daylight now. I could use, next time we see coal, remind me. Except not that coal. Or that coal. Not either of those 2 coals. Okay, that coal you can remind me about. Also, that coal is acceptable. I'm still here. Oh, I know. That's why I said it. I wish them all the best. Again, it is doctors amazed. Just the response he's had to chemotherapy has been very, very, very good. The only sort of question that we have now is related to that, but not really. So he's immune compromised. Chemotherapy will do that to you. At what point do we, as the general population, need to panic about, like, coronavirus or the Wuhan virus? What playlist are you listening to? It's so chill. Lo-fi hip-hop radio. I was gonna grab the link for you, but not with the zombie that close. It's like a 20... Oh, I accidentally closed it. It's like a 24/7 stream of the lo-fi radio. Oh, what up, dude? That went through his head! It went right through his face! I smack you with fish. Oh, and you die. There's for the new guys in chat, there's a reason that I always put my torches on the left side of the wall. Whenever it comes time to escape from a... God, there was another thing over there. Hey, creeper. Whenever it comes time to escape from whatever dungeon I'm in, because I've placed all the torches on the left side of the wall, it becomes very easy to find my way out because I just put the torches on the right side. You know, I just follow the torches on the right, and eventually it will lead me back to how I came in. And I ignore the torches that I place flat because those torches are meant to light up the area to prevent monsters from spawning, not to be indicative of, like, the sequencing. Hey, shield, stop. I want to shoot an arrow. So that's why you'll see me frequently, like, run through caves as quickly as I possibly can, just spamming torches on the left side. We'll go ahead and start. That's why I also will double back sometimes, or you'll see me micromanaging torch placement every now and then, because I wasn't happy with how I was communicating to myself. That bat scared me. See, so like this area seemed pretty dark, and in... What is this? Where's the light? I'm not seeing it. Client light 6. So yeah, indeed, it is too dark, so we'll just put a flat torch down there to tell us, hey, that's for mob. That's to stop mobs from spawning. Was it just gravel that I saw, or did I see water dripping as well? Yeah, hands down, the most useful tip I picked from you on Minecraft. Been using the left torch method since like 2012. Yeah. It's not foolproof, but it's a hell of a lot better than just torch spam as you run through a dungeon. And the better you get at it, the better it is. Ooh, lordy. Okay, this is where it gets a little awkward. Not sure what to do here. There's a lot of zombies around us. Stream so good. What's your schedule? Every day, like 2 p.m. Every weekday, 2 p.m. until, you know, whenever I run out of energy. Whenever it's food time. Whenever girlfriend gets off work and she's like, hey, quality time, please. Stream a little bit less on times when I'm working on a YouTube video. I'm debating. I don't see any other entrances into that area. When are you working on YouTube videos? I've got one in the works right now. Saying that makes her sound needy. Well, I'm not trying to make her sound needy, but you know, quality time is important. Is this on the surface? I usually try to use like a triple. Oh god, did I just wash away all of my torches down here? No, we're fine. So like other things that I would recommend if you're going to use that torch strategy, I always try to use like a triple torch when indicating like some weird pathing. And like this is the beginning of something. Oh god. Chain gun, chain gun, chain gun. Oh my lord. How many monsters could there be? Oh, dude, it was like a makeshift, like, darkroom spawner. This is just the largest, flattest of space that you could ask for. We found a surface skeleton spawner. Indeed, we did. And I'm just working on clearing out all of the, like, the mines around it right now. This is such a wide open area. You see the, I mean, we've shot, look at all of the mobs. There's 4 more mobs down there and I've already shot 2 of them. So other tricks. Okay, I'm gonna give you a new trick. When you go caving, obviously you're gonna bring the highest saturated food that you possibly can. But and then you're gonna want to bring like the highest durability tools you can. All of that's pretty obvious. But instead of bringing stacks of torches with you, bring like a couple of logs. That's all it takes. I mean, up to a stack of logs, but all the way down to just like 10 would be fine. The reason being, the density of sticks inside of a log is nuts. It's 1 log makes 4 spruce planks. 4 spruce planks makes 8 sticks. Is that right? Because I already had 2. So each 1 log has 8 sticks in it. And then 1 stick turns into, what is it, 4 torches? So don't bring torches with you when you go mining. Bring just, you know, a couple, the ones that you would normally bring. Yeah, 4. So you can get a way higher density of torches in your inventory if you use logs instead of sticks or directly torches. And then because you're caving, you're gonna find coal, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, everything else is fine. What version are you playing on? 1.15.2. We've got like a billion things near us, and I'm trying to echolocate it. There's so many monsters. Okay, let's use the witch. So I believe that they're right under me. Yeah, so the witch is right under me. And it's, I mean, it's just right here. And there it is. We might have another spawner. I'm seeing cobblestone. We definitely have another monster spawner. Dude, this world just is popping off now. Xyle redeemed hydrate. Oh my god. I don't have my water bottle near me. I can't see what type of spawner that is. Spider. It's 100% a spider spawner. See, he's doing it again. This happened last time. What am I doing? Am I doing something wrong? This path is so deep, the likelihood of them coming back up on me is really slim. So I'm not that unsafe from this direction. Here. Now I just got a whole lot safer. Only 1 tall mobs. It's baby zombies and spiders. Nims never reads chat. Oh my god. He's supposed to take a drink of water, but he didn't do it last time I did. Oh my god. Do you want me to go get my water bottle? Okay. We just made a path. So the onslaught will start. I'm very concerned about stuff from this direction. Oh, what's up, dudes? That one got hit by the witch's potion. Hey guys, just don't mind me. We're friends, right? Hey guys, how's it going? I'm gonna check out what's in this chest, okay? I'll take a little bit of iron. Yeah? You guys okay with it? We already have cat. I don't care about cat again. Okay. He only reads left chat. That's how I saw that I was getting lunch from girlfriend. I'll go get... Oh, God. I need to go get a water bottle so I can redeem hydrate, but it's upstairs. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to stop streaming as we're super hyped about finding the spawner? I'm just gonna put that all in there, that all in there, that all in there. Oh, I didn't need to do that yet. Oh well. Okay, we fight every Enderman we see. No Ender Pearl. Okay. That's not a big video. We have 4 Ender Pearls. It's fine. This just in, Minecraft has pause functionality, but then I would have to pause my stream. Nims, would you use a spider or zombie spawner if it was in range of the skeleton spawner? I would. I think. What's up, dude? I think I would prefer it to be a zombie spawner, because a zombie spawner you can convert to a drown spawner. Well, you can convert the zombies that are spawned by the zombie spawner into drown, and then it turns into a very rudimentary gold farm. We can wait, you need to hydrate. Oh my god. Wait, I saw an Enderman. I need to kill the Enderman. That's very important. Oh, bud! I don't know where he went. Did he teleport? Come on, get him. Ender Pearl? No Ender Pearl. You have 2 choices. Get water or I get candy or Abby. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love you, chat room. I'll be back! Water. You hear that, water? Hydrate. Padawan redeemed hydrate. Zyle redeemed hydrate. This one's to you guys. All right. We have water. We have the hydration. We have a... Oh, God, we were right at the end. We have a skeleton spawner, and we're just lighting up the caves around the skelly spawner. Is there a reason that you don't use face cam anymore? It's compounded, yeah. I would say that there is. There is a reason. See, this area is where the left-right trick gets a little weird when it, like, loops on itself. Did we finish going this way? There's a zombie that just groaned. So he's on this level. Basically right here. It might be quite a ways down here though. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Holy Taco Cow! Well, thanks for the new follow, man. I appreciate it, and thanks for hanging out with us today. He's too pretty for cam. True. Can't confirm. Well, I mean, mood. Define mood. I feel like... Look at that. Echolocation on point. Oh, God. Define mood. I feel like the stream is better with the cam off. I feel like I can be more open and honest. I'm less self-conscious, which allows me to be more open and honest. You guys aren't likely to see me pick my nose and then meme me for it. But like, something I did do is I did implement a button to turn the webcam on and off as needed. So, which it currently has its cover on it, but if I was quickly like, hey, I must get the webcam, oh yes, fight each other, fight each other, fight each other. Stupid bat. Woo! This is some cool cave generation here. I've never seen a cave generate like this. Like this perfectly flat area that's just got a too tall roof. I like it. I mean, Y13, we're at a good level to find diamonds. Noun, a temporary state of mind or feeling. Mood, okay. So what if that temporary state of mind or being is a permanent state? But memes are the whole reason we're here, and yeah, I was the cause of that. What do you mean? Did we just loop around on ourselves? Dude. And this is where I was telling Holy Taco Cow, he's not here anymore. But where micromanaging torches sometimes gets where I have to do it, or else I just send myself in circles. Sometimes I just like to dig out the area around small lava pools. I don't know why I like to do this, but I do. Somehow it's satisfying for me. Why not the bucket of water? Because I like to dig them out sometimes, for no other reason. I don't know why. It just feels satisfying, doesn't it? It's not going to happen again, chat room. We're never going to find diamonds using this method ever again. One more attempt. I didn't find literally any ore. I always leave my torches as they lie. They will always figure themselves out, even if you loop onto yourself. I found that it's better when you have a small section like this in order to correct the torches. But I mean, I see your point. Oh God! Oh, buddy. Wait, how did I get shot in the back? Where did you all come from? I wish the ore gen was more realistic, like a gold mine, a coal mine, and not just random spawns. It would be way too powerful if they were like larger areas. Because then you would just find it once and then you'd have it all for the rest of the game. You'd have like enough of a supply to last you for that there was a top area. And this is where I wish I had like my texture pack that I was talking about yesterday, is we can see the tops of so many of these blocks here. And I wonder how many times I've seen the top of a diamond block like this. It could be a diamond. You know, it's probably not. But it could be. And if the texture for the diamonds, see, like this one could be a diamond. If the texture went up into this like top little sliver above the lava, but still on the block itself. I wonder how many more diamonds we would find because of it. I memorize all the tunnel systems, even for worlds I have not been on for months to years. There's no way you have all of your tunnel systems completely memorized. No way. Nims, do you think a semi-translucent lava texture pack would work for that as well? A semi-translucent lava texture would be insane. Yes. Like, it would do that functionality, but even better, because then you'd be able to see the lava at the bottom instead of just at the sides. That's a bold claim, MD. I would put that to the test. I'd be like, yo. Navigate me to this spot in my world. And see how quickly you could do it. With as few wrong turns as possible. The density of monsters is starting to go like through the roof, which likely means that we've got a significant chunk of these caves lit up. Eidetic memory? I mean, if that would be super impressive. It's like winning the frickin' genetic lottery. I remember what the castle looked like in the Season 1 world, and that's it. Okay, so I know that we had... No, not in this one. See, I've already forgotten this cave. I'm not even 5 minutes old. Okay, so there's a skeleton roughly in this line. And he's roughly up. Skeleton in roughly this line, and he's roughly here. The zombie is roughly there. There might be more than one. Hey. Somewhere we've been. Still haven't found that skeleton. believe the skeleton's in this line. At like a very downward facing height. So in at roughly this angle. I'll just close that off. Dig a hole. Yeah, lots of dig a hole. Oh my god, all of that work for a dead end. Okay, nothing of value. I mean, iron horse armor, cat disc, which we already have. They fixed being able to make blocks and lava transparent, translucent without mods in like 1.13, because before it allowed for X-ray texture pack, which allowed cheating on servers. Yeah, that would be a problem. Yeah, is that like a mod? It used to be. I remember when those were pretty prevalent. Okay. I mean, we're basically already out of here. Oh! It's fine. Keep the torches on the right, it'll get us home. The creeper died. Good. People with texture packs for X-rays are dumb. There are mods for that are way better and only a push of a button to turn on and off. That's so cheaty. And there's our Lord and Savior, the skeleton spawner. God, I can't tell you how hyped I am for this. Alright, so home is... I'm debating about how we do this. Do we just start work on the skeleton spawner now? Or do we try to ferry all of our items over here? We could get something like a donkey or a horse. No, a donkey. There are donkeys. How do you tame a donkey? Do we have saddles? I'm pretty sure I destroyed all of my saddles. Please tell me there's a saddle inside of one of you. No, no saddles. We could go fishing. Skulker boxes? Or shulker boxes? No, that's not gonna happen. That's way later game than I'm at right now. Do you think it's time for an overhaul of the inventory system, more or less space? Or my thought is to add backpacks as an official addition to the game. They did add backpacks, which I see Metal Sandman already addressed. We got something better than backpacks. We got shulker boxes. Shulker boxes are every feature functionality that you could want in a backpack that actually behaves and operates inside of all of the existing Minecraft rules. Shulker boxes are amazing, incredible, and if you want a backpack, just go get a shulker box. Do you remember how we got here? I sure don't. Okay, home is at 160, 71, negative 43. 160. Did I see that right? 160, 160, 71, negative 43. So 160, negative 43. 160, negative 43. And this is at negative 250, 250. Would somebody write that into chat? There's a good chance we die doing this. We're just running through a forest. In the rain. Problems with forests like this, monsters spawn. They have spots to stop from burning in the daytime, and there are huge cliffs that we could just walk off in our haste to escape. You know what I should have done? You know, at this point, I'm already pretty close. I should have built a chest and dumped all of the stuff in my inventory into that chest, because that skeleton spawner is going to be where we live. That's going to be home. That's going to be base. That's where we're going to set up everything for the rest of this world until we either retire it or die. Pretty sure it's like legit impossible to get them in survival vanilla server unless it has a shop. Is that... you know, I've never gone out of my way... And there we go. I've never gone out of my way to get a shulker box. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're what we would call semi-renewable, where once the chunk is loaded and stripped of resources, then no, that chunk will never produce a new shulker box. But you can just explore the end indefinitely, and eventually you will come across new generation and thus new shulker boxes. I mean, we're good to just move all of this, so I need... God, we don't have a saddle. I'm an idiot. I got rid of all of my saddles. We have to go tame a donkey. So we have to fish until we get a saddle. Oh, God. Are there any other more efficient ways that we would be able to move this other than with a donkey? We don't have the time or effort or energy to set up a rail system. 2 end portals connecting them, maybe, but then that's still derivative of a donkey, because it would be faster to just get a donkey, move it through the end, and then that's just a donkey going through the end. You can fish a saddle? Oh yeah, you can fish a saddle. And this is the NIMS patented TM registered trademark copyrighted fishing farm. Normal fishing farms don't get the rain bonus. Notice how quickly we're catching the fish. If your fishing farm waterlogs a fence, and that's what you fish in, you won't get the rain bonus. This fishing farm does. Additionally, if your fishing farm uses a pressure plate to detect your fish, you're not going to detect every fish. It only has like a 95% detection rate, not a 100% detection rate. This fishing farm detects every fish. Does the end go on for forever? Isn't it just a couple of islands? I'm pretty sure it goes on for forever. Problem is, most servers has size limit, and due to number of players, they're all taken fairly quickly. I mean, yeah. Right, but if the end is already done in the server, there's nothing you can do. I'm pretty sure you have that initial island that you fight the dragon on, but then once you get out past like 100 blocks away from that island, you'll start to get just islands, and that generation goes on for forever. I'm pretty sure. How does this fishing farm work? Well, and boom, we got our saddle. That was actually super convenient. How does the fishing farm work? Really super duper simple. So we throw out our line, and bobbers have a hitbox, which we can see whenever we hit F3B. The hitbox of the bobber triggers the tripwire hook, there's string right here. Then the tripwire hook depowers this torch, which then allows the iron trap door to move downward. Okay? Then the player's right click is overridden by the note block. So you can see I just can't do anything whenever I'm right clicking the note block. It just doesn't happen. So if I were to throw out my line, then right click the note block, nothing happens. So at this very precise height and at this very precise angle, we throw out our line, the hitbox of the bobber then gets into the tripwire, shuts off the torch, which shuts off depowers that iron trap door, lowering it so the right click of the player is overridden by the note block. Whenever a fish hits the bobber is yanked down and thus pulled out of the tripwire hook, which powers the torch, which powers the iron trap door, and then would allow us to reel in our line. So it'd be very similar to you throw out your line, and then the right click is overridden by the note block. And then a fish hits your bobber, and then you would be able to reel in your line. And that's how it works. And then all of that is just repeated infinitely. So you just hold right click, my hands are off the keyboard, I'm stepping away, I am now like 6 feet away from my computer, and I'm still fishing. You had a saddle in the box at the spawner? No, I didn't. I checked that. Oh, yeah, hey, we got the water bottle. But we don't want to piss off the bees, so maybe we chill on the water bottle. Anyway, so now that we got the saddle, let's go ahead and take a nap. Mind blown. Yeah, and this is basic, dude. Like, I can build... This is the very first thing I would recommend anyone builds in any of their Minecraft worlds. Fishing farms are so simple and so easy to do that there's no reason why anyone wouldn't build a fishing farm immediately. I also want a chest. And we know we had one donkey over in this area. It was in there with the name tag? No way! There he is. So we've got to break him in. Before we do this, let's do a quick check of the perimeter. I don't see any hostile mobs. We're breaking him in. Okay, there we go. And now we can throw the saddle on him. This guy's pretty quick. So how do we get the... Oh, I know. Okay, so we'll take this. And then don't we just right-click him with the chest? And there we go. Now we have our donkey inventory. First animal tamed is a donkey. What other animal would it be? I mean, all of this, right? We really don't need the sugar. The flint we don't need. We're not going to need the bones. We have a skeleton spawner. Oak saplings are a dime a dozen. Apples are by extension. All donkey speed and jump is the same. The health is the only difference. I don't know if that's true. My boy can't fit. Do we need this ominous banner for anything? I don't think so. Rotten flesh? Nah. It shows animal stats? Oh, okay, okay. Well. Cooked salmon. All of that should come with us. Hey, dude. Could you not? I'm gonna only try to give him full stacks of stuff as to better utilize his inventory space. How the hell do you make a fence? I have the sticks. Yeah, there we go. We'll want those to set up a thing on the other side. What happened to the lead I grabbed? There it is. Three cooked salmon. That's fine. These are all maybes. Books are technically full stacks. The diamonds are staying with us. Anything else? These doors would probably be nice to have. Anything else that's like ridiculously pressing? I think that this will be a pretty good first trip. I need to free up one more inventory slot. Oh, okay. All right, and away we go. There's you, me, and Donkey. So negative 250, 250 is where we're going. Maybe it would be faster to set up some sort of portal thing. Or just mine a straight line. That would take so long to make a 2x3 area. Oh my god. I did bring the bed with us, so that way we could skip the night. Negative 250, 250. So it's just, I'm due this direction now. Can I destroy blocks from the back of the donkey? Awkwardly, but yes. Oh! How do I heal Donkey Friend?
You can't tell me what it feels like to wake up next to a woman and feel truly happy.
I walked right into a berry bush. Carrots? Okay. Sugar works as well. Well, we made it. That was so dumb. I'm sorry, Donkey. Donkey! I need to find a spot to park him that's not ridiculously dangerous. This seems alright. I think Donkey will heal by himself eventually. Man, I hope so. Let's go grab... Sugar, is it sugar or sugar cane that heals him? We don't need that now. Apples, carrots, sugar. Sugar specifically. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, donkey. I'm sorry. Well, he's at full health, and I had sugar in hand, but it didn't use any of the sugar, so I'll know. I have no idea. God, I just love it so much. I mean, so the first thing that I would want to do is I'm like, do we set up like a crappy little farm of sorts? Like, do we set up like a small little fishing farm? Something like that? Or do we just go hard on making the skeleton spawner? I mean, I guess we do need, at the very least, some sort of house construct in which to store our goods. Yeah? So let's come over here. And this will be like our little house construct area. We'll use the natural peninsula here as kind of a natural defense. As natural defense in order to keep us safe at nighttime. Yeah, I like this. This makes sense to me. And this will be like our starter house, and we'll live out of this starter house as we build our main house. So just something with like storage. We're gonna put the bed in it, stuff like that. Let's get rid of a lot of this. Is a bucket faster? Might be. All right, and then we can come in here and just clean up the last little bits. Nice. All right, let's come like 2 in from here. Let's 3 in from there. Just a nice little starter house. We'll square it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks square. Double check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. It gives us a double door at the front. We'll go a block up. Could be squarer. Yeah, I did see this squid die in the background over there. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Put the bed next to the spawner and sleep with it since you love it so much. Dude, that sounds like a plan. I will actually do that. My girlfriend will be jealous. Okay, we gotta go get... more cobblestone. We don't need the gravel anytime soon. Yeah, I think we're fine. Direwolf likes a 9x9 because 4 torches lights up the whole inside with no gaps. Fine. You know, I was already thinking that 10 felt a little big because it got too close to this wall over here. And I like single wide doors anyway. Okay, no jokes though. I was like, man, 10 by 10, an even sized base? Ugh, gross. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Something just died over there. Invite Candy to the new clubhouse. She'll make it all pink. Hashtag needs more pink. Give it a 3 tall roof, just because it'll be nicer that way. I was debating about should I use slabs to cover the roof or should I just light it up? And I'll just light it up. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. The most hideous of all starter houses. So where do you put these torches that perfectly lights up the entire area? Block light, client light. We have a 6 here in the center, which means a mob could spawn there. So these torches all need to be 1 more block in. Block, okay. 10, 9, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10. Okay, what about here? It dips as low as 8, but never below that. Checking again. Yep. Okay, so this is all good. The entire top of our house is spawn proof. And then to do the same thing inside. And now all of this should be spawn proof. And it is. Okay, so then we need a door, which I think I brought the doors with me. And 2 wooden buttons. Okay, easy enough. And then this'll do for now. We might want to replace all the floor with, oops, cobblestone, because I was thinking about it, and in the last world that we died in, there's a tiny, tiny, tiny chance, and even in this world it exists too, that because our ground is dirt, that an Enderman could pull this dirt away, pull that dirt away, pull that dirt away, pull the dirt underneath there away, and effectively just dig down to the point that like a one tall baby zombie could get in, and that would also kill us. And so I at least want a ring of cobblestone going around the outside of our perimeter. And that's all the cobble that I had. But it's nighttime, so we're going to grab that bed and just quickly pop a snooze. Sides, not corners, and floor? I'm not sure I understand. Oh god, we have a herd of creepers. A spider. Okay. Let's get into a position where if we miss, we don't shoot our donkey. I lost the fourth creeper. I don't know where he went. Dude, he's right next to my... put the torches in the middle of the sides on the floor for best lighting. And now I'm protecting myself from that 1 in a million probability. I am. Metal Sand, you say it would be funny, but like, you know the base that we have over at the other side? I was inside of that overnight and I died in our last world. It was very comparable to what that one was, and I somehow died. I have no idea how it happened. The only thing that I can think of is I want to take a moment because they're so complicated. Is maybe I used dirt to cover my door instead of placing a real door. So I did like that to cover up the door. In which case, an Enderman pulled one of those blocks and see, it's not possible. He would have had to have pulled both of the blocks because I died to a creeper blast. Well, specifically, I died because a creeper got inside and then a zombie killed me, but you could clearly see a creeper hole in the side of my base. So how did that creeper get in? An Enderman would have had to have pulled both of the dirt blocks. Maybe a skeleton was shooting at something like a villager, and maybe he missed and shot a creeper, so then the creeper went and exploded right next to our base, which then let something in and killed me. Maybe he eroded, like an Enderman eroded the terrain to a point where creepers got in and killed me, or a creeper could see me and then explode and did the rest of the work. But somehow, a creeper made it into my base, like into my little hut, very comparable to this, blew up, and then a baby zombie, or a zombie killed me. It doesn't show you if it was a baby zombie or not. So like, you say it's a 1 in a million, but that's literally what got our last hardcore world. So for torches, you guys were saying doing something like this instead? I mean, okay, I see your point now. And this works. Make ceiling one higher, then put the torch one higher. But then that would leave. I'm just concerned with getting the floor lit up. Okay, crafting table. Let's go ahead and get these guys in. It doesn't have to be permanent. I know that we'll need at least 3 furnaces. Yeah. Let's just make some more furnaces. I want a smoker. And what's the other one called? What's a blast furnace? I think that one requires smooth stone. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 9. Okay, this will at least give me a spot to start dumping stuff. Nope. Sugar comes with to heal the donkey. Technically, we don't need that rod anymore. Well, the bed comes with. No worries, man. I think that's everything we need. Yeah? Okay. We have the bed, so as long as we're reasonably quick. And it's like -70, I think is what it was. Let's see if this way's any easier. Oh, Lord. Pretty sure I just walked right over top of a ravine. I actually have vague memories of this. Pretty sure home's like right there. Well, Our old base is right there. Home is where we just left. Minecart rolls? What do you mean rolls? Rails? We're very early in the game. I don't have any real farm set up. I don't have anything. The sound? Yeah, let's see if sugar does heal him. Okay, yeah. Sugar definitely healed him. What do we want from this? The hopper? Not quite what I meant to do, but blast furnace. Feels a little bad disassembling this, but I don't really need the barrel anymore. We'll bring the string and the tripwire hooks just because they already stack with what we already have. Everything else is kind of irrelevant because we're gonna be able to replace it all very quickly anyway. He's watching your I'm deaf option. I don't know what that is. Is there like a hearing assisted version of Twitch now? Question mark. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, your booty. Anything else? I mean, the lapis might be nice. The carrots might be nice. We'll just dump all of it. Good job, donkey. Carrot, lapis. Leather doesn't really matter. The rails would be good. I'll bring the eggs just because. And I mean, I've got the inventory space. I may as well. Books. Oh yeah, and the grindstone. Okay, got that. Got it. I mean, if I've got the inventory space, we may as well, right? I think that's it. First base has been disassembled. Back we go. Bruh, the in-game noise is in the bottom right. This is what I come back to. Oh my god. Do I have to perfect jump? No, we cannot make that. Can we scale this? Nah, I doubt it. Dane, it's been a while. How have you been? How's the teaching job? Question mark. The new job. There we go. That was convenient. So it's like negative 250, 250. Minecart rolls. Oh, I'm so dumb. BDI spam me, chat room. I deserve no less. Did I bring my bones? That's the last thing that we need is wolves. There's another beehive. I'm not gonna be able to fit through this. What am I thinking? Spoiler alert, he wasn't thinking at all. No. It's going really well. Today marks halfway through the year. It's been busy, not good. How have you been? Pretty good. All things considered. Been hanging out, like we by chance met like this awesome new group of people, and just been hanging out with them a lot, and it's just been fantastic. I think I'm heading in the right. Oh no, we overshot a little bit. Oh. The camera angle when my head clips into the tree is disgusting. Yeah. Overshot just a little bit, but it's okay. And we need that lead. I mean, I think that's the majority of our base moved over here. Let's continue to dump everything. Let's see how. Okay, we've got time. We can start work on the. I need bones. Did I bring any of my bones? Well, thankfully, we have a skeleton spawner that I should just be able to reduce the lighting of, get a bunch of bones, go back and get those wolves, and then start breeding those wolves like crazy. So let's start by shutting off all of the light near this. I heard a zombie. The problem with hearing a zombie is that means that we didn't light something up correctly, and that it's possible for a creeper to spawn nearby. Which is why I'm like so on edge. Yeah. I wish we would have kept some bones. I didn't expect to run into wolves on the way back. Come on. Give me a spawn. How many arrows do you think we should get? We've got 8. 9. Some amount more than 9. How many? We had 2 wolves back there. How many skeleton bones? How many bones do you think it'll take for us to tame both of the wolves? 7? 5? Okay, so we basically, chat room, you think we already have enough. Okay. Well then, to that end, let's go get us some wolf boys. Oh, I do this. That's not the first time I've done that with that exact same hole. Two to 10, and we've got 15. Okay, so we're pretty good here. So what was it? It was like we went out to. We're still at the 0 mark, heading due south. We actually took a screenshot of it. The wolves are at -150, -35. -150, -35. Somebody write that in chat for me. -150, -35. -150, -35. We're gonna sleep. There's a fox. That's not what we need, though.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking at the world.
There's -35, so then it should just be straight this direction. And we're hoping to find our wolves again. And then successfully escorting them back, avoiding all of the natural terrain problems. There's the beehive we saw, so the wolves were right around here. They were like, oh, there's one, there's the other, yes! No, come back, yes! Oh, yes, one. And the other. Bless. So what caused these wolves to spawn? Was it the extreme hill right here? I should have maybe tried to grab some rotten flesh or something. Let's see if they'll eat raw fish. Hey, come here, come here, come here. Okay, they won't eat raw fish, but Padawan, welcome back, man. But I know that they will eat. Where are you guys? You can get the sheep for me. Yeah, yeah. Good job, bud. I don't know where the other one went. They can't teleport if they're in water. Oh my god, how did you get sat? We're very lucky we found him. wolves had carried me through the whole game last time we played. Okay, so we've got them both. Like, I would do... That's another wolf! Yes! Okay, we've got some issues with terrain here. Hopefully they'll teleport. That's 2 more! Oh, yes! 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 Dude, this world is setting us up to be just... This is the best run we've ever had. We have 4 wolves at the start. There's a herd of pigs right here. We've got 4 wolves. We've got our skeleton spawner. I mean, we're about to have our AFK skeleton farm. I'm a little concerned. I don't want to get too close. Okay, it's not that deep. Get him! Get him! Good job, wolf boys. All right. I'm so proud of you. Okay, come to me for dinner treats. Y'all did so good. Look at you doing so good. No, wait, come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me 6 wolves. Yes! Okay, so it's negative 250, 250. All these wolves. Oh, yes. I am the wolf god. I don't think we will need any... Oh, we got to be careful of rivers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We have to be careful of rivers because wolves won't teleport in water. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need to go wide around that ravine. Does Nims have a real doggo? I wish. We have tried many times to convince our landlord to let us have a dog. They just won't go for it. I think at some point we want to... they've expressed interest in selling the house that we're in before. We really like the house. It's not a perfect house, but yo, 90%. It is a great home. Not perfect, but great. And with that in mind, we've got, I mean, I've got Google Fiber. I'm 5 minutes away from downtown Kansas City. I'm, basically anything that I could want from a home, this home has. Is it aesthetically perfect? Nah. The kitchen is carpeted, and it's a very small kitchen. Another example, the ductwork for the laundry room, the vent for the dryer specifically, connects to the vent for the basement bathroom. Which means when you turn the dryer on, it usually back bleeds, and then the basement smells like laundry for a day. But then all that moisture is just sitting in a basement, and then the basement smells real mildewy. And that's just because somebody shortcutted installing the vent in the basement. Or the vent for the dryer. Either one. Somebody shortcutted either one of those. So, like, not perfect. But, like, that's the only real problem that I know of that the house has. There's also, like, one of the walls in the kitchen doesn't have an outlet on it, which is really obnoxious. I know that the electrical's right there because it's the wall that has the light switch on it. So the electrical's real close, but just why not put an outlet on this one wall, please? Please? And once we own it, we can fix it. Exactly. And those are really the only two problems we have. Is the kitchen is a little odd. But if we were to own it, if we bought it, including, I don't know what I'm just running around jumping for. If we bought it, yo, we would ask the bank for a couple extra $1,000 and renovate the kitchen. And if we then renovated the kitchen, we would, all of the money that we put into the kitchen is really bad right now. Like the carpeted floor, the cabinets are disgusting. It's just not a great kitchen. So if we were to put a couple $1,000s into the kitchen, we'd get all of that money back and more when we go to sell the home. Use that to breed up some more doggos. Doomsday Prepper. Thank you for the new follow. Dude, I was watching that Doomsday Preppers on Netflix last night or 2 nights ago or something like that. I was just bored out of my mind and like, what do? Threw that show on, had a good laugh. Most of them were ridiculous. Yeah, but if you bought the house, you could work on everything you don't like. Exactly. And there's only a couple of things I really don't like. The kitchen being one of them. The utility room is really awkwardly shaped. Like the drainage, the utility room is immediately under the upstairs bathroom. Which means that dead center of the utility room, there's the drainage pipe for the toilet and the shower upstairs. You can't move that, but I could move like the washer dryer hookups. Those could be adjusted a bit to make it a lot more comfortable to be in that space, because right now you can't even fully open the dryer because the drain for the bathroom upstairs blocks the door, so you can only open the dryer door like 1/4 of the way. So you're trying to like shove your damp, heavy, wet clothes into the dryer, and there's just not enough room, and it's just obnoxious. But right, we'd be able to fix all of that if we owned the place. I almost want to build the fishing farm here. I know it's not going to be permanent because eventually we're going to move the fishing farm over to be in conjunction with the skeleton spawner, but the skeleton spawner will be a entire project of its own. God, I love seeing that many wolves. Candy Rabbits redeemed Hydrate. Hydrate has been redeemed. So, we're thinking about it. Oh, it's nighttime. We're thinking about it. We would love to have a dog, and but the only way to do that right now is to buy a house. Or move. And we're really not interested in moving because the cost of this house, the rent, is very affordable. And like everything else about the house, it's got a giant driveway. The house is more than big enough for 2 people. Like, I have a dedicated office. She's got a dedicated office. We still have room for a guest bedroom. We've got like a nice living room, dining room. It's a big room. And like the dining room, living room is kind of like one big room. So normally I'm not a fan of dining rooms because they feel like a waste of space. They just feel like this room that nobody ever does anything with. Well, because our dining room, living room is kind of just one big room, it just all blends together and it makes it so much easier to find yourself in the dining room. So I like it a lot. I like this house a lot. And the kitchen has kind of like an open floor plan. If you could imagine, here, I'll draw, I'm gonna draw it out. Not in extreme detail, but like some detail. So the living room is kind of like this shape. Imagine that this is like 5-foot increments or something like that. So the living room is kind of like this long rectangle shape. Then with no walls or barriers, the dining room is right there. So then our dining room table would sit right in the corner of where these 4 blocks meet. And then the kitchen is kind of like that. And it's one just big open floor. So then there's like a hall. The hall kind of follows these torches, and then that leads to bedrooms back here. It leads to the bathroom and whatnot. But living room, dining room, kitchen, all like that. And it makes it super nice and easy to move through the rooms and to move through the space. And it's nice. And it's even though the house isn't that big, because it has like this open floor plan, living room, dining room, kitchen area. It feels much bigger than it is, which is really nice. Do you have my water bottle? I do. Oh god, Zyle redeemed hydrate, James redeemed hydrate. Okay, here's Zyle. Here's James. I dare you to build your house in Minecraft. I'm not gonna build my house in Minecraft. That's just asking for trouble. Okay, so let's go ahead and build our fishing farm. I think that's the right choice here. So I want to build it from the back. Nims, you missed candies? No, that was the first one I did. So then it'd be 1, 2, 3. Oh god. No, I just wasted an ender pearl and got hit. Okay. As I used my block selection, which is my middle mouse button, I guess I mouse selection and rolled, but I didn't notice that it rolled whenever I did the middle mouse. And so whenever I went to place the block, I threw the ender pearl. That feels bad. I need string and tripwire hooks. Are those still on my donkey? Eltrian redeemed hydrate. Guys, I need you to chill a little bit. I'm gonna die of water poisoning. What was that end thing? An endermite. Yeah, that's where my string and tripwire hooks were. It's like I don't know, like a 1 in 5 chance of spawning every time you use an ender pearl. They have some pretty unique mechanics and functionality around them too. Like endermen hate them, so you could use an endermite to build a very rudimentary enderman farm. Yeah. Let's see. Where's that note block? Conveniently, most of the yeah, this will be fine. You can just shift click the donkey to access his inventory. No way. Oh my god. Glorious. That is crazy. Do they drop anything? I don't believe they drop anything, no. But Endermen are angry, like naturally aggroed at them. So you could put, say, a Endermite at the end of a death trap for Enderman. So say you put an Endermite, surround it by cactus, and then the Enderman will naturally run at the Endermite trying to kill it, but then the Endermen will kill themselves to the cactus. It's a very rudimentary way of making a Ender. I've never had to build it from the back before, and it's like tripping my brain up. trapped chest. I just want more chests. I need more storage here. So that's what I'm going for now. It doesn't have enough storage, or at least our previous one didn't have enough storage to run overnight, and that's what I'm trying to correct now. I think I really want the barrel here on front. Don't I have any more wood? Hello?
Our love relationships, I think they're fantastic. They're wonderful, I think they're great. I think there's nothing in the world more beautiful than falling in love.
Okay, I like this. I like it. I like it. And then we need
So the right cookie, falling in
to waterlog it. And I think that's it. I think we're good.
and you fall in love.
I need to get up onto the roof to prevent monsters from spawning up here and getting in, like in the off chance. I don't want it to be wood because there's a chance that lightning strikes it and then it burns down and then something would spawn up here, so I'm just gonna make it torches. I'm looking at 5,000 channel points and being tempted to spam hydrate a little, but causing a Nim's loo break doesn't seem the best use. That will be immediately following a hydrate spam. Okay, so is that it? Is it done? Let's give it a quick test run. Hands are off the keyboard, just holding right click. I mean, yeah, so it's set up. That looks good to me. I'm trying to think. I want expanded storage under this thing. So how do we go about it?
Nothing in the world more beautiful than falling in love.
Ah. Not what I meant to do. Oh, come on. There we go. I mean, that's now 2 double chests worth of storage. Ooh. Oof. Oof. How? Technically, that block isn't necessary. Technically, this one isn't either. It just looks hideous now. That's what I was trying to avoid. Is there anything that we could do to that makes it look less hideous? Oh, it is nighttime. I was like, where's my bed? What should I go for as my, dear God, I love these kids, but damn it, I wish they studied for the test, drink? Hot buttered rum or a bourbon mule? Hot buttered rum sounds delicious. Okay. I think there's some pumpkins relatively close that I could, Oh, no. Not with creepers this close. Nims is good at tutorials, but it's been so long he's forgotten about stairs and slabs. I haven't forgotten about stairs and slabs. I want the pumpkins to make jack-o'-lanterns. Well, to make carved pumpkins and then to make jack-o'-lanterns. So that way they no longer interfere with the... You'll see. Just watch. It'll work. I need to make some shears, though. That's really handy. Flaming arrow from something? Dude, nice. True, but stairs don't interfere with chests. I mean, jack-o'-lanterns don't either. I think. Glass now, see y'all later, Padawan. And then it would override all of the need for, or it would take over the need for all of these other torches that we've spammed around. So I need 2 iron for shears. There's my shears. And then we're going to blap blap, blap blap. Pick them up. Let's see. Oh no! When did they become solid blocks? Oh god. Okay, I am wrong. I feel terrible. Okay, this did not work. I am disappointed in myself. Okay, looks like stairs and slabs it is. I hate using stairs and slabs, though. Is there something else we could use to fill in this space? Something that would allow this chest to be open. You know what? I'm just gonna undo all of it. I hate it. I hate it all. We'll just take it straight down. Problem solved. Okay. No more issues. And we'll enter the area by going through. We'll make some ladders or something. Beautiful. And then we'll just fill in the rest of this. Aight. And this will be how we check. It's beautiful, chat room. I don't want to hear another word about it. It's amazing. It works. It's functional. It does what we need it to do. Hush. English only, Gus. Sorry, man. But we got it to work. Everything looks brilliant. And you know, I could, and I am. I will replace those. With jack-o'-lanterns, because now I can delete all of these other torches, I think. 7. Can monsters spawn at a light level of 7? We'll keep these there. Okay. But otherwise, I think we're good. Yeah, 7 is danger. Okay. All right. Well. Let's go ahead and breed our wolves one more time. Hey, guys. Who's been some good boys? Who's been some good boys? No, wait, come back. No, wait, come back. All right. Look at this. So many wolves. Nope. Stop. 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 Thank you. Can we, like, lead him? That's fine. Yes! The wolf pack grows! Okay. You can breed them while they sit? Nuh-uh. Okay, so we'll need to make... I don't think we're going to have time this stream, but we're going to make it the... What is it? A 9x9 room here? Nim's Repo is right. You can breed them while they sit? Really? Alright. Alright, Repo. I'll remember that for next time. So we make this a 9x9 room. We throw, you know, 2 blocks on top of here. So then the roof becomes this. And all of these walls will need to be extended by 1. Yeah, you get it. You get it. It's fine. We'll go ahead and pop those guys. Take their stuff back home. Melon seeds I'm kind of happy with. Gunpowder? Nah. Bread? Nah. Redstone? Yeah. Iron horse armor. I take iron horse armor over the bones. Okay, cool. And so then next stream we're going to make us a skeleton spawner / grinder and hopefully hook the AFK fishing farm up to it as well. That'll probably take us a couple of hours. If you want to see what we're going to be building, I actually already have the tutorial for it up on my YouTube channel, which